My name's Noah. I'm a maintenance engineer apprentice at the i360 in Brighton. My apprenticeship has more of a mechanical bias. Obviously, working here though, I do both mechanical and electrical work as well as building services. So I chose an engineering apprenticeship because I originally wanted to do something to do with sports, and I got the job here working as a waiter originally. And then my now boss sort of poached me, I guess, from waitering. I sort of tried it out, see if I liked it, and yeah, I decided to switch from doing more sports to more technical related things. I really enjoy working with my hands and sort of figuring out how things go together and how they work in a bigger picture. So yeah, that's why I quite like doing it now. I mean, I guess getting to use your hands, like I wouldn't like just an office job. I'd get too bored. My mind sort of, it needs more stimulation, I guess you could say. So I like the combination of working with my hands, but then also like looking at the maintenance manual and reading how it might all work. Obviously, with my college course, designing things, I enjoy doing that a lot. So a typical day for me would be coming in at 7. I'd unlock the building. I'd do a quick walk around of the building, just make sure nothing's happened overnight, no broken glass, no intruders. And then I would go to the control room. I'd check our operating software. I'd check our CPU, make sure we've got no faults from the previous day or that have occurred overnight. Once done, I'd then break out the daily check sheet. I'd do a walk around of all the systems. So I'd go down in the machine room, I'd check the braking units, I'd check the main motor, the backup motor. I would check the teeth on the drum, none have sheared, none have got any cracks in. I'd check there's no obstructions in anything. Basically just checking nothing looks untoward or not how it should. Once I've done that, I'd then get my colleague to start up the system so then we can hear it running in operation. Being able to hear it really helps diagnose problems that may be occurring. At the i360, we use a lot of different sort of technology and equipment. The system uses obviously mechanical, it uses electrical, we've got hydraulic systems here. We've obviously got a lot of control systems and instrumentation. So I get to work with a lot of different things. And obviously being a maintenance engineer, I get to diagnose on why these things might not be working, picking up faults and rectifying them, which I really enjoy. Tools, we use all sorts of tools obviously. I specialise mainly in doing the mechanics of the i360. So yeah, I mean, I'd say from about week 1, really, I got my hands stuck in properly. Fortunately for me, there was a bogey wheel issue, and the bogey wheels basically just help the pod run up and down the tower. They're a sub-assembly inside of the pod chassis. And so fortunately, that had a worn bearing, so it needed to be replaced. Obviously back then I wasn't really helping out like I am now, but it was good to see how the other engineers work together to obviously take it apart, inspect it, rebuild it and then reinstall it. I was just running tools around, but it still felt really good to be getting hands on. Yeah, so the coolest thing I'd say I've worked on, I mean, is probably the tower itself. I really enjoy working at height. And so to get to work at 162 metres, you know, dangling on ropes, inspecting bolts in the tower or other things is probably the coolest thing. It's not a typical day, that's for sure. So it feels really good to see the i360 running and going up and down the tower. Obviously, it's quite prominent in Brighton, so you can see it from all sorts of different places. And it's quite nice to see it going up and down and knowing that I've helped contribute to the maintenance and the upkeep of it going, basically. So since I started my apprenticeship, I've definitely improved my technical skills. Things such as problem solving, working as a team, I would say, is massively improved. As well as that, I've obviously improved like my skills on hand tools, being able to use tools. I've improved my understanding of reading schematics, such as hydraulic schematics, electrical schematics. I've understood how to read drawings as well, so mechanical drawings like assemblies, I've understood how to take them apart and put them back together and then interpret that in a drawing, as well as also draw it myself through college. Not only that, I've also probably improved like my confidence as well. I feel like my confidence has improved. Working with older people sort of helps you, I find, to become better as a person. So I'm working towards a level 3 NVQ in maintenance engineering, and then as well as that, I go to college on day release. And there I'm working on a level 3 extended diploma in advanced manufacturing engineering. Yeah, so being paid to learn is definitely brilliant, for me at least. I really enjoy getting to have hands-on experience, learning and getting paid, rather than just sort of sitting, learning and getting myself into debt. That just didn't really seem right and didn't appease to me. As well as that, you really get more independence and more freedom. You haven't got to worry about maybe not being able to pay your bills or having to have a separate job, study and work. It's a lot better having it all in one almost. So yeah, so the support I've had from SIGTA, who are my college providers, has been better than I was expecting, I think. They've really made it clear to me that they're there to support me throughout my apprenticeship. My training officer, we have routinely meetings to track my progress and make sure I'm progressing how I should be. My college tutors, they're brilliant. They'll really help me. They'll sit me down and maybe really go through a bit that I don't understand very well, which is really nice to have. If you're thinking about an engineering apprenticeship, some advice I would have for you is to just absorb every single bit of knowledge that you can. Anything anyone tells you, your employer, people you work with, people from college, other apprentices, if you can, just absorb it like a sponge, because it will help you in ways you probably won't even realise at the time. Like there's things that I'll sort of maybe piece together from different bits of information that I've been given over my apprenticeship, and all of a sudden it will click and I'll be like, that's how that works. And it hasn't just been from one person telling me something, it's from multiple different sources, I guess you could say, sort of helping. So yeah, definitely just absorb everything you can.